Hello everyone and welcome to my reaction to episode 3 of the Mighty Ducks Game Changers. Now, so far it's been a bit of a mixed bag. First episode was a nice blend of being nostalgic to the film trilogy and also being its own thing. The second episode, I wasn't too bothered by it, but I think because of the stuff that the characters needed to do to be at their lowest point, very similar to Gordon Bombay's first coaching job when they were the District 5, it kind of needed to be there. So hopefully with that out of the way, we can now start seeing the sort of rise of the Game Changers team, or in this case they're called the Don't Bothers, which I'm still not a big fan of. So I'm going in with hope and some sort of expectations, even though they've been dashed a bit after the second episode, but let's get into it.
Yes, I'm gonna have to learn actual hockey.
And I really hope the mum starts to win me over, because I'm not a big fan of her.
Next game's against the Ducks. We're so good.
Oh, interesting. Oh, he's not going to jump the board again. Hey, the Zamboni's back.
Hey, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a practice going on here.
Oh, is that what this is?
That is what this is.
Bombay's still the best.
Do you know what year Gordon Bombay stopped coaching the Ducks?
God, I have no idea. I mean, that was way before I...
Ooh, we might get some history on what happened afterwards. Oh, he was coach of St. Paul State. We might get some interesting development on that.
Oh, we didn't order anything else.
Very funny.
You belong. I mean, you can be our captain. Wear the C. I don't know.
No, Evan, you're the captain. You're Charlie, she's Adam Banks.
It's more than...
Winnie likes talking to you because you're sweet and you're a good listener. And someday you're gonna find a Winnie of your own. But until then, you're gonna give her those dumpster flowers and be done with it.
Is that the first sign of him coaching? Oh, he's got to put some notes in. He just can't help himself.
Hell yeah.
That kid loves the backboards way too much.
You know a B isn't bad, right? My parents just read me an article that said for Harvard, B is the new D.
Thinking B's are bad is disgusting. I would dream of getting a B back in school.
Welcome back to the wraparound. We're here for the first epic showdown between the Mighty Ducks and the Don't Bothers.
Oh my god.
My dad Terry carved out time from his busy accounting practice to help out. First impressions, Dad?
Yes. The energy here reminds me of tax day.
He could be a secret fan favourite. Right, this will be interesting. Where's his reactions? I'm still disappointed on the goalie's reactions after that first showing.
And I'm just getting...
Where'd this come from?
Hey, ref, timeout, timeout. Don't bother.
Don't think we're gonna score.
The Don't Bothers haven't scored a single goal all season.
Oh, here we go. Is this gonna be a trick play?
Logan, the human tripod, has collapsed onto the puck.
It's a hidden puck trick.
Play on.
Oh.
Crazy Sam turns inside 2 dollars.
Oh my god. Oh, hello.
He spins. He shoots.
Get away. What a move.
What a score!
Beautiful.
But I gotta admit, that was a pretty sweet move.
Yeah, well,
Oh, hey.
Hey, cheap shot, man.
Not cool.
That's sportsmanlike conduct. 5-minute majors.
game's over.
Okay, next game. Remind me.
Remind me, you got your own notes.
I should be with someone sweet. Someone who listens. Someone like Tim.
Tim?
This is Nick. He's an awesome kid.
Oh god, he looks like an older version of him.
This is Tim.
That's so freaky.
He delivers mustard.
I'd rather be a good guy.
But
I can't be captain. That's you.
Here, here. Yes, Logan. That's the idea.
I know that you were really the heart of the old Ducks. I know that you got
No,
to
Charlie's the real heart of the old Ducks.
You were the coach of
For one shift, 19-year-old player hit me so hard, he tore my ACL in half and knocked 4 teeth out of my head.
Damn
Jeez,
Norbert.
they look good.
But I got up, and yes, I put together an awesome college program. I gave money to a kid who didn't have any. A good kid. He couldn't afford tape for his stick. Seemed like the right thing to do at the time. Plays for the Islanders now.
Wow.
For that?
I was asked to quietly resign and told I could never coach college again. So I spent my entire life chasing hockey, and I have absolutely nothing to show for it. I mean, except the Ice Palace. My friend Jan left it to me as will,
Wow.
along with a ton of debt.
Wow. Wow, this is captivating stuff. Loving all this aftermath of D3.
So my play really worked.
Certainly did. It was magical to watch.
So cool.
One can lead to so many more.
Say it's awesome you're joining our team. I know, it is. But there's just one little problem.
She hasn't told her parents.
What? I have to tell my parents. And they have to say yes.
Here we go. Here's the regular Gordon Bombay turnaround. Wow. Now that was definitely an improvement on episode 2. I mean, this is what I feel Game Changers needs to be. That perfect mix of nostalgia for the original trilogy and those references, whilst also being its own thing. And this episode and the first episode are showing that. And yeah, we're definitely slowly getting back on track. There's definitely it's definitely building up to something potentially really cool. And yeah, I really liked some of the information used to reference the aftermath of D3. And yeah, seeing that goal was just vintage Mighty Ducks, that sort of that trick play that led to something really spectacular. So yeah, I'm starting to see some positive development in certain areas with characters and storylines. So yeah, that was definitely a big improvement on episode 2. Still not quite on that golden track yet, but I think we're slowly getting there. So yes, I did enjoy that. There were some great highlights in several aspects. I'm now looking forward to see how episode 4 pans out, because now that they've got their first goal, what's the next step in terms of that? Do they do what the Mighty Ducks did in the first film and get, I don't know, like a tie against a established team? I'll be interested to see, will it be against the Hawks now that they played the Cardinals and the Ducks? Who knows? So yeah, that was much more how I expected it to be. I think Gordon Bombay is still the MVP of this series, but there were some characters that are slowly branching out of their generic introduction, and there are characters that definitely finding their place within the story and what their role is within the team. I'm still not a big fan of the mom coach, because Bombay is pretty much doing the coaching for her so far in every way possible. But yeah, I think we're back on track from what the first episode did, and now I'm pretty excited to see episode 4, because I think the way it's going now after episode 3, episode 4 could be a big pivotal moment in the series. So let me know your thoughts on episode 3. If you agreed with me, disagreed with me, that's fine. Any opinion is welcomed on this channel. Like, share, subscribe, all that jazz to keep the algorithm happy, and I will see you next time.